Assalamu alaikum students. My name is Ms. Samia and I am your computer teacher. I hope you all are well and fine today. So today we are going to start a new topic, that is unit number 2, Digital Literacy Make a Web Page. It is actually a revision review of this chapter because I have already taught you this chapter in the class. So let's start with this. Okay, so first of all, we learned that what is the digital literacy means. Literacy means to gain knowledge, to have some knowledge related to some within some field, okay, or eager to have some knowledge, to be eager to have some knowledge. Okay, so digital literacy means to take some knowledge or to learn something related to the digital world. Okay, digital world is a vast variety, vast, you can say it's a global village of so many things. You can have music, you can have videos, you can have text, you can have paragraphs, you can have documentaries, you can have news, games, and etc. Anything related to entertainment or studies or any other niche, you can get that digitally on the internet globally. Okay, so we'll first learn that how do we make a web page. Before that, I have to tell you that what is a web stands for, or www stands for. You all have seen this www before. Okay, let me show you. See, this is a website, and before that there is always a www dot. Okay, so www stands for World Wide Web, and in short, we can also say that web. Okay, it is now a very important part of our life. Why? Because whenever we need to work, we need to learn, or we need to enjoy, or to get some entertainment, we always go to the internet and search something starting from www. Okay, so most used website is obviously www.google.com. It is a database where all the data on the over the internet has been stored, and you can access whatever you want. Okay, a web page. Now let's learn what is a web page mean. Okay, let me show you an example. This is a web page of Wix. Okay, Wix.com. This is a web page. Web page consists of the headers, some links. Okay, web page is where your information is, or your knowledge or your experiences are can be opened. Okay, you can access it around the world. Many users, many people can access it at a time around the world. Okay, so in this unit, we are going to learn that how do we create a web page using a tool that is known as Wix. Okay, it's an online tool, so I will use that. Okay, I'll show you that how we'll work on it. So let's talk about some respectful behavior. Uh, how does a respectful behavior in the classroom make it easier for people to learn? We'll learn it in this chapter. Should you behave any differently when using the computers than you would in everyday life? We'll learn it in what are the ethics of using the computer? What are the ethics of sitting in the classroom or in the lab, computer lab? What are the ethics of talking to your teacher? How do we, and what are the ethics to seek knowledge from the internet and to surf or search through the internet. Okay. Now, see, this is an example of a World Wide Web. It has a heading, it has some text, it has a link. This blue part are the links. Okay. Um, Websites were first made in 1995, okay, and now it is all been changed. This is how it looked before. Now they have been changed into all like this, using graphics, using some primary discussions of, you can say, you can see the precise versions of the headings or the navigations. Navigations are the links through which we can move towards the next page, okay. So this is some basic knowledge that it was first invented in 1991, World Wide Web, and the first page was saved as a info.cern.ch. Okay, so we can browse it on the page. And when today there are 2 billion, nearly 2 billion people who use internet or the websites, or 2 billion websites are there available on the internet. Okay, the authentic websites. We are talking about the authentic websites. There is a difference between authentic and unauthentic. Authentics are those which we purchase through some valid domain, and the unauthentic are those that we use to make just for checking purpose. Okay. Now, Unit 2.1, be a respectful computer user. Each and everything in the world needs respect. Okay. As a student, you need respect. As a teacher, I need respect. As a computer, even it's a non-living thing, but we have to use it very carefully, in very respectfully manner, in very respectful manner. Why? Because it's a thing and it can be destroyed if we will misuse it. Everything has to be used properly. If we misuse it, it will be destroyed. It will not work properly. Okay? Either it doesn't have any feeling, I know that, but it should be it should not be mistreated. Okay? So making the classroom a better place to learn. Always respect your teacher. Make your classroom a place for learning in a fun manner, but not in a bad manner. Okay? You have to behave respectfully to your teacher, to the other students, and the computers or the other equipments, whatever is placed in your computer lab or in your classroom. It should be tidy. It should be neat and clean. Never ever bring any eateries or drinks in your computer lab. You have to be patient when you turn on the computer or when you share the equipment with some other class fellows. Okay? Do not use the equipment for longer than you need. Obviously, it doesn't get tired, but it can lag sometime. Okay? It uses electricity consumption, so you have to be eco-friendly. Okay, electricity consumption doesn't is not good for our environment. So you have to be eco-friendly. Do not use it for the longer time, make a shorter periods. Okay, do not adjust the equipment if it is broken and it needs attention. You have to tell your teacher. Don't try to adjust them by yourself. Okay, leave equipment as you find it. जैसे ही आपको पता चले there is a problem in your computer system or there is something that is broken in your computer system, you have to leave it as soon as possible. Okay. Now keep your work area tidy. Don't create mess. Do not drink or write. Do not drink or eat near your computers. Do not spill your tea. Do not spill your drinks over there. It will be dangerous for your electrical equipment as well as yourself because you can get the current from that. Okay, it is an electrical device. That's why. Now, second heading is to how to be responsible, how to be responsible when using the online technology. This was all about the hardware technology, that how you should be behaving in your classroom or with your teacher or with your computer system. Now we'll discuss that how we have to behave while we are surfing or we are looking for something online. So what is an online behavior? It means that we have to pretend, we have to be very, very diligent with our online friends by using the websites. We should search for some knowledgeable websites. We shouldn't be going towards some illogical websites or some mess-created websites. Okay? So first of all, be polite. Okay? If you receive any email or when you write down any email or when you talk to someone or when you send a message to someone, either it can be from YouTube or either it can be your Instagram or any social networking website, you should talk politely as you talk face to face. Do not get harsh, otherwise it will be considered as an harassment. Report anything if you find something upsetting or someone is frightening you or someone is threatening you. Okay? Help others to report the problem means if someone in your class or some of your friend is getting threatened through the online forum, then you have to help him or her. If he or she doesn't know that how to report, then help him or her to report it. Okay? Report any behavior that seems dangerous. If you see that there is something dangerous happening on the website, then you have to instantly report them to the SIA, FBI, whatever the company, whatever the department is there present in your country or your city who deals with it. Crimes, deals with such crimes. Okay, these crimes are known as cyber crimes. Okay, so stay safe, be safe. And there's an example, if a classmate is having a problem using a software or an application or writing a program, it's good for you to help them if you know that, because teaching is a learning itself. When you teach someone, you learn new things. Okay? Do not touch your classmate's computer without their permission. Do not touch the computer without the teacher's permission. Okay? If the friend is asking you some questions, then solve it for them. Make sure you help him. Okay? Now, then you can see over here, this is a laptop, and you can see the untidiness over here. See how much messy it looks like. Does it look good? And will you want to work over here? No, it's a human nature that they like something that is neat and clean space. Okay? Now, The second one is 2.2, the parts of the website. Now, first we have learned the online ethics. Now we'll learn then how many parts of the website are there. There are basically on your web page, there are 6 components of the web page. There are some more components of the web page, but you can add these also, okay? Number one is headings. These are the short descriptions that tells you that what your page is all about. Usually these are the brand logo names, okay? Brand names. Then we have the heading. Headings are, there are 2 to 6 types of heading on there. They are larger than the normal text and they are bold. Okay, bold means ये थोड़े से prominent होती है. Okay, then comes the images. There are images. You can add the images, videos on the website to make it interesting because it's human behavior that they can interact with the computer easier when they see some image or some video. Okay. Now the next thing is links. When you links are basically the normal text, but they are clickable. When you click on them, you can move to some another page. Okay, they are also known as hyperlinks. Hyperlinks. It can be a text, it can be an image as well. Okay. Then comes the logo. The logo can be a text, a logo can be an image. Logo is basically a brand image, or you can say it tells that who owns that company or who owns that brand. Okay. Then comes the menu. You can see the menu over here. Menu is basically used to move around the different web pages within a website. Okay. These are the menus over here. Then the menus are also known as navigations. Okay. Now there comes the text. Here is the text bar. It is usually in the normal form, not bold form, not italic. Okay, normal hota hai. Smaller than the heading, smaller font than the heading. Okay. And then it tells actually that what data is to be entered into your website. Okay. Too much text can put off the reader because it's a human nature again that they get easily interact with the images or the videos. Now coming towards the designing of a website, when we ever design something like architecture is going to design a building, he or she makes a rough sketch of it. Then whenever we are going to design a website, we always make a rough sketch of that. That rough sketch is known as a wireframe. Okay, it's a blueprint of the website in which you just look for that where we have to head the logo, we have to put the logo where the heading will be, where the text will be, and where the images will be, or where will be the menu. Okay, for example, this is a wireframe. This is a blueprint of a website. It's a rough sketch. That logo will be there, heading will be there will be the text, and in between them there's an image. Okay, so now the third unit, that is 2.3, the last unit of our midterm, that is to create a web page. We use a web page editor to create web pages. Okay, and how do we use them? We use them. There are so many web page editors on the internet, or it can be downloaded to make it. Okay, so the web page editor that we are going to use is Wix. Always ask permission from any adult at your home to use these web pages. Okay, websites. Okay, there are 3 sections of the web pages. Number 1 is header, body, and footer. Just like a human body, just like head. Head is the brain of the brain of the body. Then we have a body, and after that we have a footer. Then header is basically on the top of the web page. It is used to enter the logo and the name or the navigations on it. Then comes the body where the text, images, videos, whatever extra stuff you have to enter can be put. Okay. Then comes the footer. The footer is a large part where you have to enter the contact number, document numbers, policies, rules and regulations, Instagram handles, social media handles, whatever you want to enter. Okay. Some links. Now come towards the how to add the text on your web page. Now let me show you an example on Wix. First you have to sign it up. First we'll sign it up. Open Wix.com. Then we have to sign it up. Sign it up with your Google accounts. Okay. Once it's been signed in, I'll continue it. Okay. All right. This is how you will see. These are the already made websites by Wix. Okay. So we'll go on a create option. Create. And then this is an AI setup within Wix where you can make a website by just entering in it. But we are not going to do this. Okay. We are not going to do this. We are just setup without chat. We are just going to click on setup without chat. Okay, here are the options that what type of website do you want. I'm just going to take a topic of yeah, let's just skip it. Okay, let's skip it. We'll go for then empty one. Okay. All right. This is a page. Skip all of this. Continue to the dashboard. All right. This is the page which will be open. This is called a dashboard. Now we'll go on design site option. Design site option. Okay. Customize a template. Pick a template. All right. We'll go with the blank template. Blank template. We'll choose this. See how am I waiting patiently? This is what the online behavior is. Okay. Let it be open completely. It's opening. See, it depends upon your internet connection, how good it is. All right, this has been open. These are the elements you can see. So from here, you can add the elements. If you want to enter any text, you can select it from here. If you want, and like if I want to add a heading, okay, this is a heading. You can move it from here. You can edit the text with this, okay, like my first website, okay. This is your heading. Then if I want to insert any decoration, this is, let's suppose this is a decoration bar. This is how I'm going to select it. There are all the elements you can take it from here. Okay. Like if I want to enter some box from here, I can enter it like this. These are called container boxes. Then if I want to enter some strips, see, using these strips can be helpful for entering some data or anything. Okay. If I want to any menu, see the menu is here. Another menu, add new menu item. Go on the menu. Now next one is about home. Okay, so these are over here. All of these are the elements through which you can insert and create a very beautiful website. See, I have inserted a video also. So this is how your video website should look. When you want to see the preview, we'll select on the preview, and this is how my website has been made. So I hope you all have now understood very properly then how to use Wix and how to create a web page and how to be a very respectful, to behave respectfully towards your computer and towards your classroom and towards your teacher and your fellows. Okay, so here I'll stop the lecture. Inshallah, we'll meet in the next class. Till then, Allah Hafiz, take care. Thank you so much.